Hello everyone, welcome to the first chapter of the intermediate series. If you recall, what we covered in the beginner series was mainly trying to firm up your basics and foundation in Excel. Now as we move over to the intermediate series, we'll be taking a step much closer to the world of interactive and dynamic dashboards, where this series will be jam-packed with much more exciting content. Okay, to kickstart this whole series, I'll be focusing chapter 1, crucially, on an introduction to pivot tables. You're gonna understand why pivot tables are fundamentally the core ingredient to all these charts you're looking at in the dashboards, alright? It starts with pivot tables. Okay, I'm also gonna show you a quick preview what pivot tables can do, as well as a live demonstration of building the pivot charts in all these dashboards. Okay, so let's get Excel started and I'm gonna show you how the magic happens. Okay, so right now you're looking at the dashboard where I was showing in my introductory videos. I mean, if you click on any of this selection criteria, it's a very interactive interface with these buttons. You click here, the dashboard changes instantaneously. For instance, if you want Asia versus the USA, you get to see the breakdown of Asia's revenues in terms of sales versus the USA, and you can see the breakdown of all the sales relationship managers across the region, and you can see how they are performing. Of course, we can see that smartphones are the most sold item here. It's contributing the most of the revenues. If we just zoom in on smartphones, we can see that 2016 was a much better year for smartphones in terms of the revenue trend. It started off the year very strong, it took a dip midway through the year, and then it started picking back up. If you want to refresh the dashboard, just click reset it, and then it goes back to normal. So it's a very intuitive, smart dashboard, and of course we want to build something like that. So throughout this course, I'll be focusing on all these little steps, how to build a dashboard like that. But in this intermediate series, we focus on the most important ingredient, and that is to get used to pivot tables. I'm just going to show you a quick demonstration right now, how it all happens. Recall we were working on this spreadsheet in the beginner series and really comfortable working with huge amount of data. Let me quickly just show you a quick demonstration on how you can do a pivot table and do an analysis here. Okay, so for this pivot table, let's say we want to look at the sales volumes in the respective regions, how they are faring across both years. So we want to see the difference from 2016 versus 2015. Okay, so let me just quickly add a value setting and then put difference and year 2015. Okay, and I'll just change this accordingly. Okay, I'm used to all this shortcut, please do not mind me. I'm just going to show you as a demonstration. You know, I'll be going deep down in all the steps a little bit better, a little bit more easier to understand later on. So for now, you know, just watch and see how it happens. Of course, I'll also be showing you in the Super Pro series how you can get used to all these shortcuts so that you can be very, very, very fast on the keyboard and be very acquainted with Excel. Alright, so you know, basically we want to build a dashboard similar to what we saw earlier. Okay, let's put legends on the top, change this to millions, and let's port this over. Okay, we want to build a chart and fit it into the dashboard, so let me just quickly build something like that. Let's say we want to have this showing as a line instead in terms of the year-on-year performance as a secondary axis, and there we go. Okay, so this is sort of like the rough idea we want to have. Let's port it over. I'm just going to copy and paste it, port it over to our central dashboard. Okay, so if I paste it here, something like that, and then I bring it here, you know, I just want to align it and bring it back down like that, and then I want to change it to the same black interface, of course, because that's the theme that we're looking at. And then I want to change the font to what the other charts are like as well. Let me just put it like that. Okay, so Let me just do a little bit of massaging to make sure it looks pretty okay. Yep. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of tweaking to see that it looks pretty neat. We wanna add some gradient to the colors as well so that it looks professional. Let's use some of the preset gradients. Okay, and this one we'll do it, maybe we'll do it gradient and we'll do it blue. Alright, and in terms of the series, let's put this 50 and 120, put it right side by side. Alright, there you go. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it back to the original view, and you will now see that the chart is inside there. Alright, that's just a quick demonstration of how it all begins with a pivot table analysis, where you decide what do you exactly want to show from this pivot table. And in this case, we wanted to show a breakdown of 2 years of sales volumes broken down by the different regions, and we can see over here that it's Asia that is contributing the most of the sales volumes, and we saw that in 2016 there was a 24% improvement from 2015. Okay, so it's a very intuitive way to look at it, and having it incorporated into the dashboard is definitely a very, very powerful technique to learn. Okay, I'm going to break it down and show you the steps in a more detailed fashion in the coming chapters. So stick around and I'll see you in the next chapter. Alright, I hope this has been useful. See ya.